friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. You're going to be seeing this one a little bit later in the week, but today I got Sam's bead box in the mail and I have not opened it. I have not peeked at anything at all, and I didn't even look at the outside of the box to see what it was called. So I had a pile of mail here, so I just getting through the pile, and I'm excited to open it. So let's go ahead and go with the mat and let's see what it is. Okay, so here it is, Sam's Bead Box, October 2025, and it's called Marigold Memory. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna really love this. And as you can see, it's still sealed. Still sealed. All right, whoop. Trying. Oh my gosh, I'm trying. Okay. All right. So, Marigold Memory. All right. So the reveal date is October 15th. So you'll see this around that time. And oh, we have candy. As always, they take good care of us with the candy. And let's just open this paper real quick. Wrapped so very carefully. And I saved this paper because I will reuse it. And let me grab that out of there, put that paper aside in my pile, and let's just take a quick gander at what we have here. Ooh, it looks like there's some color in here, guys. Look at the color in here. Wow. Okay, I'm excited, and I haven't even opened it. All right, guys, I'm going to get this sorted out. Oh, but first, let's read about it. Okay, so Marigold Memory, creating ofrendas or altars are a yearly tradition for me. My family fills ours with photos of loved ones who have passed, along with special keepsakes like my grandma's favorite rosary. When I was teaching, we created a larger school-wide ofrenda each year where each class would contribute a craft. It's common to fill an ofrenda, I'm afraid I'm not saying that right, with bright orange marigolds believed to help guide spirits back to the living world for Dia de los Muertos festivities. Decorating sugar skulls is a way of honoring those we've lost with bright celebrations of color and sweetness. The students always loved the sugary project. We taught students that honoring the deceased includes celebrating our memories of them and thinking about how they continue to be present with us. This box is inspired by that celebration of life. Inside you'll find floral elements, hearts, and a sugar skull focal in a lush palette of purple, fuchsia, orange, and capri blue. The gemstones shine at the center, sparkling purple garnet, a colorful mix of banded agate, sleek black onyx, and amethyst coins. Together, these pieces form a collection meant to honor tradition while sparking new creations of your own. Shira. Okay, share your designs in the Gem Chat Facebook group and make sure you're hashtagging them. Hashtag Sam's Beadbox October 2025. It gives you a list of when everything's ready. And then on the back side is our item list. So this is really cool. So the retail value of this box is $92. So now I'm going to get it sorted out and we're going to go through it. Okay, friends, we are ready to go through our list. So let's start with the first one. The first one is Banded Agate Smooth Rounds Sunset Mix Dyed. These are 8mm and you get a 9-inch strand. So you have some purples and oranges and fuchsias here. Very, very pretty. I love a good banded agate, and I know when they're dyed like that, they're especially like really, really cool looking. So we have the banded agate. Oh, let me bring that down here so we can see it. All right, then we have Check Glass Drux Round. These are orange marigold mix, 4mm, and you get a 7-piece strand. Look at that vivid orange, you guys. Isn't that cool? Love that. Then we have Check Glass Fire Polish Round in fuchsia. These are 6mm faceted, and you get 20 pieces on the strand. Very nice fire polish. I love a good fire polish. Then we have amethyst gem cut coins. These are 10 to 10.5 millimeters, and you get an 8-piece strand. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Look at these colors, you guys. I love a good colorful box. All right, next we have check glass bicone in blue iris. These are 3.5 millimeters, and you get a 75-piece strand. Look at that beautiful blue with the iris on there. Oh, that's pretty. Put that over here. Then we have blue goldstone, which is actually glittering cobalt glass. And these are pear brios, and they're 10 by 12 millimeters, and you get 8 pieces. I don't know if the lights are picking up the glitter in there, but these are super glittery, you guys. So gorgeous. I love blue goldstone. I know it's not a real gemstone, but I don't care. It is so gorgeous. It's beautiful. Next we have something really fun. These are ceramic flowers in the Twilight mix, and they are 14.5 millimeters. You get a 9-piece strand. So it looks like we have 3 of each color, which is really cool. These are really cute. I love the little ceramic beads like that. Still adding lots of color to this. Next we have purple garnet, and these are a faceted round. They are grade A. They're 3 millimeters, and you get a 10-inch strand. Beautiful little garnets. Okay, next we have check glass daisies. These are Twilight mix, and they are 8.5 millimeters, and you get a 20-piece strand. So we have this like lavender purple, a turquoise, and like an like a jonquil or a jonquil. That looks really pretty. I like that. Lots of color. Next we have check glass fire polish drop, and this is the Capri Blue. You have 2 sizes. You have 5 by 7 millimeters and 7 by 10 millimeters, and you get a 15-piece strand. So really pretty. Looks like I have a little broken one here, but I could probably fix that with a wrap. Not a big deal. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so now we have our bagged selections. So the first one we have is black onyx dyed twist barrel and diagonal drilled cubes. What? Oh, okay. All right, I thought there was all one. Okay, so so it's a 5-piece set. So we have the twist barrel, which is drilled through here. And then we have these cubes that are drilled, it said diagonally. Okay, yep, there's the hole there. So they're drilled here through here. So they'll sit like that. And so you get 4 of the cubes and 1 of the twist barrels. Put that here. So cool. Look at that, so cool. All right, put that little bag off to the side. Next we have a marigold flower, which is 21 millimeters, and you get 1 piece. So this is a nice focal bead. Very pretty. Drilled through. I love these flowers. I love my flowers. Next we have check glass rectangle flower, tanzanite silver, and these are 8 by 20 millimeters, and you get a 6-piece set. So these are drilled this way. So just like that. Those are fun. Those are really fun. All right. Next we have check glass center drilled flowers, amethyst and amber AB. These are 16 millimeters each, and you get a 12-piece set. Okay, so these are fantastic because you can use these as buttons. You can use them as beads. You can do all kinds of things with them. So here they are. Aren't they pretty? Those are beautiful. And I love the colors on there. I love that. All right, next we have check glass Drux purple iris, 6 millimeters, and you get about 60 pieces in this 16.2 gram bag. So in case you can't get enough of the metallic iris, look at all of these. That's a ton. That's a whole lot of check glass right there, folks. So we're just gonna plop those down in the center here. Whoop. Try not to lose any. I don't know, it disappeared. So, oh, that one went somewhere. That one went somewhere. All right, so I'm about too short so far. And I'll find them. I'm sure I'll find them. Maybe not today, but I will find them. Okay, so there they are. And then next we have check glass sugar skulls in matte white silk vitriol, 16 by 19 millimeters, and you get 3 pieces. So here they are, the little cutie patooties that they are. I love sugar skulls. I think they're so stinking cute. All right, so let's put them here. They're so happy looking. And then we have check glass floral heart, lavender, amethyst, and platinum. And they are 17 by 19 millimeters, and you get 2. These are cute, a little floral design on them. And let's put them on here so we can see, try to see like the true purple in there. Very pretty. Got some great check glass here, guys. I don't know. All right, next we have check glass table cut drops. Ooh, magenta white silk mix. They are 12 by 17.5 millimeters, and we get a 4-piece set. Ooh, these are pretty. Look at that swirl in there. Aren't those pretty? Oh, those are gorgeous. Oh, I love those. Those are beautiful. Good job, guys. This is great. All right, next we have check glass button style flower, magenta metallic luster, 7 millimeters, and you get about 25 pieces in this little bag here. So let's take a look at these. They're not quite a bellflower. They're a button flower because they are drilled. Let me grab a head pin. Here we go. Show you guys how these are drilled in case you've never used them before. They are drilled through the bottom like this. Aren't those cute? And when you put several of them together, let's see. They kind of do like this number. Let's see if I can hold that over. I need like one more hand. I keep getting a shadow for my own hand. Anyway, but that's those. Those are really, really sweet. And we're just gonna put those right here. Next we have, oh, don't want to spill that. Check glass long rectangle, orange crystal. These are 5 by 14.5 millimeters, and you get 15 pieces. I am loving this bright orange, you guys. Check out this bright orange. Like, we could do something really, really fun with this. A lot of fun. I'm thinking about it as we speak. All right, next we have some Preciosa crystal bicones. These are in the Dia de los Muertos mix, and they're 5 millimeters, and you get 25 pieces. And I get tongue-tied. So we have some beautiful bicones here. We have some orange, some purple, some blue, and some black. These are very nice bicones. Very, very nice. And we're just gonna leave, how about we just leave those on the dish? I'll just move my dish over a little bit here. Okay, we're almost done. We have one more bagged selection and then our metal. So we have check glass table cut triangle drop, Capri Picasso. Ooh. 12 by 15 millimeters, and you get a 6-piece set. Oh, wow. These are amazing. Oh my gosh. When they do the live sale, I hope they have extras of these. These are gorgeous. Look at those. Wow, those are beautiful. All All right, next we have our silver, antique silver collection. These are all made in Greece and they are lead free. So first we have this really beautiful floral chandelier pendant. So you have your 2 loops up here. You have all these little loops down here that you could do something really fun with. And then the back looks like this, but this is beautiful. You can do some bead weaving down here and have like a really pretty fringe. Those are gorgeous. You could probably do it with the gems. I bet you that would be really pretty. And then we have some toggles. So we have 16 by 20 millimeter heart toggles. We have 2 of them, which is really cool. And these are like the little petite ones. These are really, really nice, but I like those. Those are really cute. Those are adorable. Those are stinking adorable. All right, guys, here is your Sam's bead box for October. This is so cool. I think I know what I want to do. So I really feel like I know what I want to do here. So I'm going to pull those things out. So what I'm looking at is these orange beads, okay? So these, and I think I want to do a bracelet. So we have these orange beads. We have, are these about the same size? No, they're not. Okay. And then we have these garnets. Ooh, no, you know what? I wonder, like these bicones. And we have these little button flowers. I think I have an idea. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna do our best and we're gonna try this out. We will need a toggle. Let me just get all the rest of these little guys out. All right, so this is what I've got pulled so far. I'm just gonna scoot everything else aside, and in case we need anything else, or in case I change my mind because something's not working out, I mean, that happens from time to time. Let me grab my mat. There we go. And let's grab these. Let's just dump it out. And we are gonna have a good time, I think. All right, so I'm gonna grab my bead stringing wire and I'm gonna grab my crimps and everything, and I will be right back, guys. Okay, I'm thinking this will work out. So what I have here is Bead Elan 19 strand. This is what we're using. It's in the satin silver, and I am going to cut quite a bit off. We're choosing 19 strand today because we want like a little bit of a thinner material to work with. So I'm going to cut off, oh gosh, probably about 2.5 feet, guys. Oh, I shouldn't need more than that. I might have some stuff left over. If I do, no big deal. We'll use it on another project. But I want to make sure when you're designing on the fly, you don't get to measure things, right? You have to just kind of wing it. And since I'm known for designing on the fly, that's what we're doing today. All right. So we have our long strand of wire here. And I can give you the exact measurement in case this works out or in case it doesn't. But let me measure it just in case, either way. You could also use Wildfire to do this. You could also use Soft Flex Fine. There's a lot of things you can use, but I definitely am going to use the Bead Elan 19. So I have I have just over 3 feet. I have 38.5 inches of my bead stringing wire here. So this is what we're going to do. We are first going to put on one part of our toggle. Okay, just like that. And let me scoot these up. And we're going to bring both halves up so they're even. We want them to be even. just like that. And then we can drop down this crimp all the way down to our heart. And since I'm using this thinner strand of bead stringing wire, you know, I kind of want to use some, oh shoot, what's this stuff called? French wire. Let me dig out my French wire real quick. Okay, so I got 2 pieces of my French wire. These are about an inch in length each, and this will just help protect our wire from any kind of wear and tear rubbing against other metals. So I'm just going to put that on here. You use it in place of like a, oh, what's that called? A wire guardian. Okay, now that I have that there. And you can get that, it's a Bead brand. And this is, instead of me telling you what size I'm using, because I don't know because I don't have the package, what you want is something that's going to be a larger inner diameter, which it gives you that measurement on the package or on the website, than what your bead string and wire that you use is. So if you would like, you can do several sizes. I typically go for one size, like the one that will fit my thickest one, which is usually 49 strand. And then that way I know it'll fit over any of those. And it doesn't have to fit like a glove. It just needs to sit over it because you're going to crimp right in front of it. Okay. So as long as it's larger than the diameter of your bead stringing wire. Oh, and I don't know why I'm using these because this is not going to work on that. What am I doing? It's the wrong crimp and the wrong string for that. So let me do this, and then we'll use my regular crimping pliers because I don't mind using those either. All right, there we go. Put that right up against there. And then let's go in with our crimping pliers. And when you cut your French wire, you just cut it with your regular cutters. It's very soft, so be careful not to pull on it because it will just stretch out and then you will not be able to use that. You'll be throwing it away. It doesn't go back. It's a bunch of tiny little wire coils and it just won't go back. So, okay, there we go. We got that nice little crimp there. There. All right, so now we can get started. So first thing I want to do is I would like to put one of these bicones on there. We're just going to pull some of these off. We're going to need them. All right. So we're going to put just one bicone on over both strands. Okay, and that's why I chose the thinner wire too, is because it'll fit through these check glass beads. Okay, now we want to do, it's going to take a little testing here. So let's try one. Actually, let's try, let's do one. Let's do the flower. This is a test, guys. We're going to see if we can get this to work out. This is what we do to learn together. Okay, so we're going to have that. And we'll do the same thing on this side. We're just going to try to keep it even here. Then another bicone. And just bring those down. All right. Try to get those two bicones sitting next to each other down there. There we go. All right, and now I want to just see how this is going to work. So if we put our strand through this way and then put our other strand through the opposite way, okay. So I'm trying to debate if I'm going to need, I think I'm going to need another bicone in between. Or actually, maybe I won't. So if we did, good night, honey, I love you. We do our bicone. Do I need to do one more bicone? I think maybe I do. All right. See, this is why we're like, let's test it. Let's see. But I don't want that to be all uneven and weird. So let's take that off. Let's take off the flower and the bicone. We're going to do, sorry guys, this is our test. So we're going to do a second bicone on each strand and our flower, and then 2 bicones. Once you get the first one right, then the rest of it will come really easy. So that's one strand. So now on each strand, we're going to have down here at the beginning 2 bicones, a flower, and 2 bicones. Do the same thing over here. You add that one, our flower, and 2 more. There we go. All right, so now this is what we have. I think this is going to be cute. Okay, so it's kind of going to look like lattice in a way, I think. That's kind of how I'm thinking it's going to look. So let's just see. Maybe we could put some of the black flowers in too, like towards the middle of the bracelet. All right, so then if we pull both tight, that's how it'll look. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay, good deal. All right, so then we know what our pattern needs to be. So we'll do 1 and 2 a flower, and then 1 and 2. And then the same thing on this other side. One, 2, flower, and 2. And we need another orange one. Put it through like that. Oh, that's going to be so cute. I wonder if I could get away with just doing 1 and 1 here. I wonder why this one was so difficult. Maybe because it was so skinny down here. I bet you that's why. Okay, let's do that, because I would like to be able to fit more on here. Sorry, guys. Again, this is only a test. This is just a test. All right. Let's try this again. This is what I'm talking about when I say just try it. Whatever you need to do, just try it. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Don't be afraid. It's just beads. It's just wire. Just try it. Oh, wait, I don't want to put that there. I want to put this here. Okay, now we need our orange bead back. That through here. And then pull. Oh, this is cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. I don't know if I want to add the black ones though. I don't know if I do or not. I can't quite decide. Maybe we could figure out something else to do in the middle. That would be more of like a focal. I'm looking at everything as I'm sitting here trying to brainstorm. Too cute. Oh my goodness. This is too cute. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys love it as much as I do. I am loving this. I think this is so stinking adorable. There we go. And we're gonna like kind of measure this to see like where we're at shortly here, because I think I want to do something different like in the center of it, and then come back to our little like ladder looking thing we have going on here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. If my wrist is, because I want this to fit somewhat snug, I would want to make a 7-inch bracelet probably. So I'd want it to fit 7 inches, so probably more like 7.25. And so far what we have here is 3 inches. So I think now we're gonna want to figure out something for the middle. And I'm kind of leaning towards doing our little orange flower. But then I don't know. I wonder if I did do, no, I don't really care for that. What if I did one of these and like went, no, I don't want to do that. I really do think I want to do something in the middle there. And I'm debating. I think I really do want to do this guy. Because then that would be, yeah, I think so. All right, so let's figure out the dynamics of this. So for this one, I do believe, I don't know if we'd really want to do that. If maybe we'd want to, 6mm would be too big, I think. You know what? Maybe we do want to do these. So let me just grab some of these. And, but I don't know, like, where's the hole? There it is. There it is. So it's set like this. You know what? Let's just try it. If we don't like it, we can take it off, right? So let me see. If this goes up here, because we want some space in between, we could probably, maybe we don't do the flower here. Maybe we just do 4 of these bicones. Four wouldn't be enough. We need to do 5. So let's just try this out. If we don't like it, we can pull it off. Right? Right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 5. And then let's put, oh, we have to poke that. We need to poke the bear. It's got some stuff in it. There we go. All right. So that one goes through there. And then this one goes through here. Then we pull. Yeah, I don't think 4 would have been enough. But you know, I think I'm kind of liking this. So let's do this. Let's pull some more of these off because we're going to need them. And let's do our 5. There's 5. And 5. All right, and then that's going to go up through an orange bar. Okay, I really do love this. I really think this is cute. It's got that open look about it. I love that. So now we just need to go back to our 1. Whoa, flipped it out of there. We need 1 bicone, a flower, and a bicone. And same thing on this side. Get down there. And then our orange bead. I am having way too much fun with this one. This is gonna, like, I've had so much fun tonight in my room, just beading away. Like, I have a huge smile on my face that nobody can take away from me right now. Like, I don't care what kind of day I could have today, tomorrow, the next day. Like, this has been such a fun beading day for me. Like, I've had so many different, like, fun beads to play with and to look at, and it's just so much fun. It's just a blast. So here we go, and we're still gonna have some of those long beads left, which is super cool. We're making like our little ladder here. Let's see, how does this look so far? Oh my gosh, this looks really cute, you guys. It looks better on than it does just laying here on the mat. How fun. Okay, so let's finish this one up. We're getting really close. But see, it only took us a couple little tries and we got it figured out. It's just a matter of experimenting, that's all. That's all it is. Just some experimenting. But now that you know how to do this one, you could probably do this with many other things. But, oh, if you did want to sign up for Sam's bead box, it's a fantastic box, guys. They do not skimp on quality in this box. I'm telling you right now, once you get it, I've had so many people tell me, oh my gosh, Jody, you are so right about their beads. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And then it's just, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, when I believe in something, you know, I will shout it from the rooftops. All right, so let's see where we're at. Okay, so we're doing really good here. And we're actually down to the point where, let's see, we have 4 and 4. I really don't want to do any more of the ladder, but I think I'm going to be adding one more. I kind of miscalculated that, but that's okay. We can do that sometimes. But what we could do also is we could just bring this down to an end here, and then maybe put like, oh, maybe we could do like another, just a really fun bead, like an accent bead or something. Why don't we look at that? So for the ending, we did 2 of these, a flower, and then 2 more. Okay. Same with this one. There's 1 and 2, a flower, and 2. There we go. All right, so now if we bring that together, gotta kind of make it tight here. And we had 1 of the bicones here, so let's do that. Oh, you know, we could just do like a little trail of flowers right after it. That'd be really cute. So let's do this. Like that. See what kind of room we have here. Let go. Oh yeah, it would just be a little tiny trail of flowers. So let's do that because that would be really, really sweet. So let's just take this as 1 strand and let's just string on some of these little flowers. So we'd probably need maybe 3 or 4. So let's start with 4 and we'll go from there. And the way they're going to sit is they're going to kind of flip-flop with each other, which will look really, really cute. I do love these little button flowers. These are really stinking adorable. All right, I gotta go help my cat real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So let's put this one on. Gotta make sure we tighten this down. We don't want it to be all loosey-goosey. Okay, and then we'll just do a bicone or 2. There we go. There's 1. Let's do 2. And then we'll start ending our bracelet here. Okay. There we go. And now we're just gonna make sure that everything is sitting the way I want it to sit. All the flowers are where they need to be. We're gonna tighten down our end here so that this is nice and tight. We don't want everything to be weird. Let's see how you get like a cute little twisty flower action going. All right, next I need a crimp tube. Whoops. Nope. This one. There we go. All right, we got our crimp tube. And we're going to put that on over both of these. All right. One strand we're going to end up leaving out, okay? So the other strand we're going to put through our French wire, and our other end of our clasp is going on there. And then we're going to run our wire that has the clasp on it and the French wire on it back through our crimp and out through the bottom of our crimp. This one you need a couple different hands to do this. And when we're done putting this wire through there, we're going to want to make sure to retighten our bracelet because we're kind of loosening it up a little bit as we're doing this. So there it goes. Wasn't sure if I was ever going to get that in there. And then we're just going to pull this down gently. All right, until we can get our little French wire loop. And we're going to make sure this is all snug again. And it is. So now we have one wire coming out of the crimp, not in the wire guardian or the French wire, and one coming out the bottom. And that's how it's supposed to look. I'm going to grab my traditional crimpers. I'm going to crimp and then go in and crimp. And there we go. Let's try this little guy on. I think it's really, really cool looking, and I'm super excited about it because I feel like the little experiment in my head worked out because we did not give up. We kept playing with it until we figured it out. So here it is. And again, it's going to fit a little snug, but there we go. That's how we want it. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. Oh my gosh. I love that. Look at how cute that is. I'm super excited about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think about it in the comments below. It's our little happy floral bracelet. It's really, really cute. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this one. I really had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you all have the most wonderful night, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. Bye, everyone.